Season 2, Girls Five Eva. Why should people be sure to tune in for this?
We've got so many more wonderful, amazing, hilarious songs, costumes, jokes, up the yin yang, like incredible development of our characters, I think. And then we also kind of like bounce back to our old crap. I think it's one of those seasons that we are all facing like holy we actually did this at the end of the season. We got on stage and said we want this and admitted it, and now we gotta pay the piper. We gotta get out there and actually prove that we deserve it, and we try to make this album. So It's really fun.
I mean, the bottom line for me is that the show is really good. You know, first season is great, and I hope that lots of people, I mean, the fans, the people who found the show initially and are obsessed with the show are like rabidly obsessed with it. And I think that, you know, more people will find the show now that it's going into its second season. And I'm grateful for it because it is, you know, Tina Fey and Meredith Scardino and Jeff Richmond and Robert Carlock, like it's at their best. It's honestly so much fun and it's such joy and such an escape and so lovely to be a part of it.
How much do you guys enjoy playing these characters too? I would imagine it's got to be a good time at work.
I love it. I love playing someone that used to be closeted because I used to be closeted. So I really relate. I really relate to the eras in your life that you look at and you go, oh honey, you just you were so afraid for anyone to ever know anything. I mean, I had a weird random memory the other day of my first wife that we would walk in New York City, and if she was like affectionate with me, I would still even be like, okay, just kind of cool it, like kind of cool it in the first, year or two of many years. But like when I think back on that era, it's like, I can't believe how much people on all levels buried so much of their true selves. And so it's really fun to play Gloria and to have this enthusiasm and this excitement. And we talk about it with costumes sometimes, is that I feel like Gloria is like trying to wear all the things that she wanted like to wear as like a cool lesbian that she never got to wear, where she'd watch somebody and be like, Joan Jett looks really cool. And it's like, I want to wear what Joan Jett's wearing, So there's a lot of fantasy fulfillment of like, now I get to really be who I am. It's really sweet.
Yeah. And for me, there's a lot of the honey moments that I relate to, but it's mostly about hairstyles from the late 90s and early 2000s that I wore on red carpet. Because it was a bad time for fashion choices for me.
You guys play this one-hit wonder band from the 90s. Do you guys what's your favorite one-hit wonder band or performer? I mean, Vanilla Ice, Chumbawamba. Is there anything that really comes to mind for either one of you?
I mean, I loved Under Pressure, Vanilla Ice, right? But I love the original Under Pressure. But
I don't think it was called Under Pressure.
It wasn't?
It's Ice Ice Baby.
That's Baby. Right. But it's to that, right? Isn't it? Yeah.
He sampled it.
Right. That was the reference to it. Right.
Early days
Ice Ice Baby.
Sampling.
But I mean, I did love roller boogieing to that.
Wow. Ma'am?
People do that again now. I've seen Instagram.
Oh my God, wait.
There's a lot of roller dancing.
Last night after dinner, I was walking home, and there were, no joke, 400 rollerbladers in the street on 8th Avenue.
Dancing.
No, they were just like,
dancing?
I don't know, it was like a Facebook meetup. They were just like having fun.
I had rollerblades.
I fell off my rollerblades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will obsess about a song that's a one-hit wonder sometimes from the 80s. And some of them are more like, singer-songwriter folks sort of things of the time, or like Suzanne Vega or different things. But one-hit wonder ones that I used to have on some playlist on a cassette tape, and I will find it on eBay and buy like the CD of it.
Well, Renee sings Total Eclipse of the Heart was a one-hit wonder. Bonnie Tyler, right?
Yeah.
She didn't really have any other hits. Wasn't it a one-hit wonder?
That's the only one I can remember from Bonnie Tyler. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
great one, though.
But that makes its appearance in this season, sung incredibly incredibly by Daniel Breaker and Renee Elise Goldsberry, which is like so fun. That's a great one-hit wonder. I also More Than Words, wasn't that a one-hit wonder?
Yes,
More
I
Than
think.
Words.
Were you guys inspired by any girl bands for these characters in particular? Like, I don't know, Spice Girls or Destiny's Child, anyone?
I think Spice Girls was one of the initial images of, like, in the flashbacks and stuff, it feels a little Spice Girl-y, doesn't it?
Danity Kane.
Danity Kane.
And because a little bit, it's, you know, the idea, obviously, you know, is that we were manufactured. Like, we were put together for the purpose of being a commodity, right? And so we are all filling parts that this creepy manager decided a girl group needed. The like hot, young, or like the baby voiced one, and the like
little bit of tomboy one.
Sporty one.
Yeah, sporty.
And like, so, you know, I think for us, or at least for me, I was really like looking back at those manufactured pop groups that were put together. But then also, you know, in truth, I think that the way that female pop stars, and obviously there's been a huge reckoning in the last several, and only just the last 2 years, the way that female pop stars specifically were treated in the late 90s and early 2000s, and this, you know, sort of like complete tearing down of every choice that they would make, while also, you know, holding them up to impossible standards set by, you know, misogynistic assholes who, you know, ultimately were trying to like give it this, slap a sticker of girl power on it and say that it was like all what the ladies wanted. I mean, that's really part of the truth of what we're trying to get at. So I look at like the journey that a lot of those young women had. I look at my own journey from being an actor in the late 90s and early 2000s, and a teenager who is a woman who wanted to be in TV and movies, and the advice I was given and the things I was told about my body and my face and my hair, and that I needed to pose in my underwear and all of those things. And so I think like that really has informed more than anything all of us in like how we look at that. And I think that it's all with love, like the way that we view the girls from the 90s, and I'm saying like our characters from the 90s, and when we play it, it's like when you don't know any better, you don't know any better. You answer the question about whether or not you're still a virgin because this nice man sitting across from you is asking you if you're still a virgin, and so you're just like, okay, well, I guess this is what girls get asked when they're, you know, when they want to live their dreams, so I'm just going to answer it. And it's like, I have no judgment about that because I did and was asked and answered terrible things back in the day.